NKTelco Sports welcomes you to Botkins, Ohio, where the Anna Rockets take on the Botkins Trojans. This game brought to you by Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, NKTelco, German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Hello and welcome to high school volleyball here on NKTelco Sports. Along with Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanacki. Tonight we're at Botkins High School for Shelby County League action as the Lady Trojans take on the Anna Lady Rockets. Botkins Lady Trojans 4-6 on the season, coached by Brian Trigo in his 12th year. Greg, they started out a little slow, but they've put it together the last couple games.
Yeah, they've won the last two games versus Newton and Indian Lake. I believe Newton went into 5 sets. And talking with Coach Trigo, he pretty much said, the team's starting to play better, starting to reduce errors. Anytime you can do that, obviously you're pushing to do that. And when you can do that, it usually pays off on the scoreboard. And as a result, they've won 2 in a row, looking for the third one here tonight.
The Anna Rockets, coached by Kelly Zumberger in her 5th year. They are 5-4 on the season, 2-2 in the Shelby County League. They graduated a lot of seniors off of last year's team that made it to the regional. And they have a group of 3 seniors to build around this year.
Yeah, they had a very good season last year. Always got a solid program. As you mentioned, they lose 7 seniors, bring 3 back. One of those seniors, Garrett, leads them with 109 kills. Had a nice season here so far, along with support from Glover and Meyer. You're going to see another well-rounded Anna team.
So the Shelby County League volleyball, Botkins and Anna. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we return here on NKTelco Sports.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Wagner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
The starting lineups for the Rockets: Lindsey Bornhorst, number 10, Emma Meyer, Macy Witowski, also Krista Garrett, Kennedy Glover, and Lexi Wells, the other starters, as well as a libero, Carly Becker. Now for the Botkins Trojans. Number 4, Danielle Schwartz.
Number 7,
Paige Oakley.
Number 11,
Alexis Jones.
Number 14,
Kayla Kohler.
Number 24,
Sarah Bergman, 24. 25, Casey Woodall. And 26, Jenna Pitts. Trojans are coached by Brian Trigo. The Rockets are coached by Kelly Zumberger. Greg, while we got a minute, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. Let's first start with Botkins.
Thanks, Dave. First, the Botkins Trojans. Talked about it earlier, cutting down on negative plays, serve, receive, a big one. The Trojans hoping to get the ball to their setter early. Followed up with good offense. They need to make sure they cannot hit the ball over and free ball it to the Anna Rockets, so they're going to be playing from behind a lot tonight.
And the keys for the Anna Rockets.
The Rockets, they want to get the ball up front to their big hitters. As I mentioned before, Garrett, one of them, 109 kills on the season. And then the other one, the tempo. Anna on the other side likes to play fast, so they're going to try to get the ball up to the front quickly, get it to their hitters, and play their offense through them.
Once again, those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, in Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. Both teams are on the floor. The officials trying to check the lineups. Anna 5-4 on the season, 2-2 in the Shelby County League. Botkins 4-6 on the season. They've won one game in the Shelby County League. First time both these teams are playing against each other, of course. First time this season, of course, in the Shelby County League, you have the double round robin. They'll play another time at Anna. Right now, Botkins will have the serve. Danielle Schwartz to serve for the Trojans. Anna getting ready to receive, waiting on the whistle, and Schwartz will get us started. Serve across, dug there by Becker. Setter was into the net there for Anna. As Wells pulled into the net by the dig, so first point for the Trojans. Schwartz with the serve. Dig, Wells will go over to Garrett. It's blocked, out of bounds. So Krista Garrett powers it off the blocks for the point for Anna.
Yeah, we mentioned her in the pregame, and right off the bat, Anna goes right to her. Big, strong hit there. Gets the Rockets on the board.
Serve across there by Emma Meyer. The Pitts with the hit. Wells will set it to Witowski. And that will be a point for the Rockets.
Not the strongest shot there by Witowski, but Trojans not able to handle it.
2-1 Rockets as Emma Meyer, sophomore, serves a little bit too strong. Side out will give it to the Lady Trojans as Jenna Pitts, one of 6 seniors on this team. He's serving. She's a southpaw. She'll do the running serve. Dug by Becker. Wells will go over to Garrett. Down the line, just inside the line for the point.
2 early kills for Garrett.
Coach Kelly Zumberger shouting some instructions to her team as we have Kelsey Meyer, one of 3 seniors, serving. And they'll be on the pass there by the libero, called for the lift, point Rockets. 3-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Kelsey Meyer with the serve, dug by Bergman. They set Oakley through the blockers and down.
Nice shot there by Paige Oakley. Gets the first kill recorded for the Trojans. It's number 5, Alexis Vehorn, checks in for the Trojans.
Casey Woodall with the serve. Dug by Becker. Wells to Kennedy Glover. Great timing.
Yeah, she's got some good hops to her. Good timing, as you mentioned. Nice follow through the Rocket kill, giving them a 5-3 early edge. You can see the replay here, as I mentioned. She got some springs there and gets up quick and gets that follow through quick as well.
Rachel Schumacher, serve for the Rockets, short serve. They'll set Vehorn. Wells will go over. Hit there by Landis, back on the Anna side. Landis will hit it again. There's Bergman from the left side. Nice dig by Schumacher. Free ball across by Anna, and they find a spot.
Nice placement there by Lexi Wells. Deep in the corner. And you see a ball get pushed across the lot, especially on that third hit, and she placed that one very well.
Schumacher serve. Dug by Schwartz. Back set to Bergman. Off the blockers, and a point for the Trojans.
You know, we talked about it in the pregame. Serve receive was a big deal for it's a big deal for every team, but as you noticed early on here, Botkins really struggling to get the ball set up well. It did a nice job there. Bergman, the recipient of the kill.
Bergman now serving. Do a back set to Glover, and it goes off the blocker for the kill.
Again, as we mentioned in the pregame with Anna, they like to move quickly. Got that ball fast, got it to the setter, and again, Glover with her second kill this first set.
Rotating into the front row is Emma Meyer, now serving Carla Becker. On the right side, it's Oakley. Wells will set there. Emma Meyer for the kill. Again, to the set to the middle, and that time Emma Meyer takes advantage of it as Carly Becker serves with a 9-3 lead. Serve is long. Side out to Botkins.
And one of the first few service errors we've seen from Anna as they lead 9-3. They've been pretty consistent here so far on their service points.
Libero Alexis Jones now serving for the Trojans. The down officials talking to the scorers. They needed to correct the score. It's now 8-4. It was 9-3. Just one of those where you gave their point to the wrong team.
Think anybody will notice?
I'm sure one side of the bench noticed. One of the benches must have noticed.
Absolutely.
Into the front row for Botkins, you have Alexis Vhorn, Jenna Pitts. Your main hitter, Sarah Bergman, as well. Both teams using this opportunity to do their own little timeout. They might even be talking about volleyball at this point. So
they will be now, at least the Anna side, as they
Yeah.
got pulled over by their coach.
Kelly Zumberger talking to his Rockets. Coach Strigo says we may as well do this now too. And unofficial timeout for both of these teams. It's kind of like in basketball where you have the foul shot after somebody fouls out. You got 30 seconds and both teams just huddle. So
That's right.
they found something now for volleyball to do that. So Alexis Jones serving. Score is now 5-8. Much better if you're a Botkins fan. Wells. Nice block from Botkins side off the Landis hit. Blocked again by Pitts. Jenna Pitts with the block.
Yeah, nice play there on multiple shots, as you mentioned, by Pitts, not giving up. And able to almost place that block off the last hit. Botkins within 2.
Goes over to Landis. That's just inside the line. Point Rockets.
That's tough to stop. If you can, for Anna, if you can place it that well and hit it that hard. Nice deep kill there for Landis, her first one in the first set.
Back to serve will be the setter, Lexi Wells. She sets all the way around in this 5-1 offense for the Lady Rockets. Just the sophomore Wells serve across. First hit goes back on the Anna side. They'll just have to free ball it across. Hit by Wood. Back on the Botkins side. And pushed down and killed by Ashley Landis. Rockets reach double digits, 10-6. Wells with the jump serve. Pitts with a hit, nice dig by Becker. Free ball across by Anna to find the floor.
Nice shot there by number 6, Lexi Wells, able to find the opening.
So Wells will continue to serve. No trouble on the first hit and an ace for the Rockets. Be a timeout by Botkins. They trail Anna 12-6. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Following the Botkins timeout, Lexi Wells on a little bit of roll here serving for the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets moving along here, as you mentioned, get a 6-point advantage and a crucial couple points here coming for Botkins.
Serve across. Head there by Schwartz. Too far. Meyer hits it, but she was in the net. So the side out gives it the Trojans.
Yeah, a definite break for Botkins as Anna had their big hitters in the front row as the ball was across the net. Lucky for Botkins, they were in the net.
Setter Kaylee Kohler's now serving. Have to free ball that across, and it doesn't make it. So a point for the Trojans. Trojans 4-6 on the season. Their wins have come over Lima Temple Christian, Houston, Newton, and Anna. Newton was on Saturday, and correct me, the last one was Indian Lake. That was last night in 5 sets. Led by Shoemaker. Back set to Landis. That goes too far. Point for the Trojans.
And a good timeout for the Trojans. They're sliding back in here and only down by 3.
Kaylee Kohler continues to serve. They run a 6-2 offense. Her and Casey Woodall, the 2 setters for the Trojans. Wells will go in the middle to Meyer and down.
Wow. Nice set and a good follow through. Second kill for Emma Meyer here in the first set.
Sophomore with authority there with Emma Meyer. Back to serve Ashley Landis. The Lady Rockets with a 4-point lead. And you're in the first set. Glad you joined us here on NKTelco Sports. Kohler tries to set it. They're all for the lift. So mishandle gives a point to the Rockets. Ashley Landis, a junior, with the serve. Kohler will go to Pitts in the middle, off the block and down.
Nice setup that time by the Trojans. They had a couple mishandles in between there. Able to get that one to their big hitter Pitts, and she took care of the rest.
Now in the back row for Anna, number 10, Lindsay Barhorse comes in after the serve. Now serving for the Trojans, Danielle Schwartz. Goes to Garrett, and she's able to find a spot. Halfway between a dink and a spike.
He's just going to toss that one across.
Emma Meyer back to serve. Tall girl serve, and that will go off of Woodall for the ace.
A tough break there for the Trojans. Woodall kind of got stuck in one of them places where you want to take the play, but at the same time, you know if you do, it's going to be tough for your teammates to help out.
Overpass, Garrett. Dig by Woodall. Free ball across by Bergman. Meyer to Wells. Witkowski doesn't make it across.
Nice defense up front there by the Trojans, both Pitts and Bergman at the net to defend that last one.
Jenna Pitts now serving. Overpass on the Botkins side. Woodall sets Bergman with a kill.
So we watched Bergman warm up and noticed that nice stroke she has, and she showed it there. Good set that she got from Woodall, able to smoke it down the line. Trojans back to within 4.
Hawkins has some nice heights nice height when they get to their tall girls. They can take advantage of it. And Bergman there with the kill. Wells over to Garrett and down. Krista Garrett.
Having a nice first set. She's got 4 kills now for the Rockets.
Kelsey Meyer, senior, back to serve for the Rockets with a 5-point lead. Led by Bergman. Oakley will have to tip it across. Set to Garrett and down. Nice set there by the libero, Carly Becker.
Yeah, nice play. Really didn't have a good angle there, and she was able to make something out of nothing. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
18-12 here in the first set in favor of the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets been able to put together a couple nice runs. Garrett now with 5 kills. When she's gotten the ball in her area, she's usually been able to count it for a point for Anna. On the other side, Botkins has done well as also. Sarah Bergman's got 2 kills and a block here in the first set. Pitts has a couple, 2 blocks and a kill. Coach said it earlier, they just need to take care of the unforced errors and set the ball up a little better for their big hitters.
Kelsey Meyer continues to serve. Bergman, Woodall will set her back with a tip and falls.
Nice adjustment there by Bergman. Didn't have a whole lot she could do with that. Saw the opening and just tipped it across.
Senior Casey Woodall back to serve for the Trojans. Dug by Becker. They'll go to Garrett. That one does not make it. Trying to take the set from the back row. Tough angle. Did not work. Point for the Trojans. Woodall with a hard serve and a point.
Much needed ace there for the Trojans. Again, back to within 3.
18-15 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We go all the way over to Garrett, off a couple hands and a point.
I think everybody on the Botkins team got a hand on that one, but Garrett 6 kills here now in the first set.
Garrett will leave. Into the back row to serve will be Rachel Shoemaker, or Shoemaker, I should say. Rachel Jr. serves across. Woodall with hit by Bergman. Becker will set Landis with a kill.
Landis had a couple real nice hits here in the first set. That's her 3rd kill.
20-15. Hannah with a 5-point lead. That's pretty well been their margin most of this set. Shoemaker's serve crossed. The overpass is put away by Glover.
Yeah, that's one of those hits you're starting to try to get yourself back into a game. You don't want to hit an overpass. And Anna was just waiting for the kill there as it come across.
Shoemaker's serve. Oakley with a dig. Woodall will go over to Bergman. Not able to make it across. Anna creeping closer to the magical 25 number. Rachel Shoemaker with the serve. Woodall will back set. Bergman with a nice hit. Dug by Anna. Put across by Landis. Chance for the Botkins. They'll set Bergman off the top of the net, but rolls out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break because I don't know if Anna located that ball. It just hung on the net. Fell out of bounds behind the Rockets.
I don't think it hit the antenna either, so that was a live ball. Woodall will go to Oakley in the middle. Dug by Becker. In the middle, Kennedy Glover with the kill, and Anna is at set point.
Yeah, another really good hit with a very good placement deep in that back row. Nice strong hit there by Glover, her 4th now in the first set.
Game serving 15 for the Rockets. Shoemaker's serve. Oakley to Woodall. All the way over to Vhorn, that's in the net. And the Anna Rockets take set 1. Your score 25-15 on our First National Bank scoreboard. The teams will switch sides. We'll break for commercial and be right back on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Dad, I think that this is the right choice.
Huh. It's not safe anymore, you all alone in the house.
Let the fun begin. Elmwood, a lifestyle for everyone.
Anna wins the first game 25-15, and Greg, you know, wasn't that big of a margin. Usually it was about 4 or 5, but Anna got on a roll at the end there.
Yeah, it was 18-15 coming into that last stretch, and 7 straight by the Rockets made it up 25-15, and they were very balanced, as we talked about in the pregame. Garrett had 6 kills, Glover had 4 kills, Wells had 2 kills, Landis 3 kills, and Emma Meyer had 2 kills. And it's just what we talked about. They have a lot of good hitters and a lot of balance. On the other side, not so much for the Botkins Trojans. Oakley with a kill. Sarah Bergman started to get going late there with 3 kills, and Jenna Pitts with a kill. So Botkins going to be looking to get things going here a little better in the second and try to get the ball set up front to their big hitters.
We start with the serve out of bounds by Ashley Landis. So the side out gives it to the Trojans. Trojans 4-6, looking for their second victory in the Shelby County League. Anna 5-4, they're 2-2 in the Shelby County League. Jenna Pitts with the running serve, and that will go out of bounds. Point for the Trojans. Lindsay Barhorse could not handle it for the Rockets. Rockets 2-2. They beat Houston and Russia. They lost to Jackson Center and Fort Laramie. This time Barhorse able to make it across. Kohler sets Oakley with the tip. They'll set Garrett. It goes off the blocker and falls.
It seems like when she gets her hands on that ball, it finds the floor. She leads everybody with 7 kills now her early in set 2.
Emma Meyer with the serve into the net. So 2 bad serves already here for the Lady Rockets this set.
Yeah, they were very consistent in the first. I don't know exactly what the percentage is, but I know they did not hit many out of bounds off of the serve, and that's the only one I recall going into the net as well, and Botkins as well. It was pretty sound played first set.
Garrett, this time Woodall has it covered. Oakley will have to hit it. Nice save there by Becker, but second hit unsuccessful for the Rockets.
A little miscommunication there by Anna. Botkins able to capitalize. 4-1 here in set number 2.
Casey Woodall with another serve, and that falls in. Anna thought they would let it. Thought it was out of bounds, and it falls inside. Coach Zimberger not happy. She calls a timeout. We'll be right back.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Early part of set 2, and Botkins off to a nice start with a 5-1 lead.
Yeah, they've kind of turned the tables there early on, and Anna's come up with some unforced errors, a couple miscommunications, and a good ace there from Casey Woodall. She had one also in the first set, so Botkins hoping to keep this streak going.
Woodall with the serve. Dug by Becker. Wells has to chase it down. Garrett with a hit. Dug by Woodall. Tipped across there by Emerson. That will go down by Glover. Kennedy Glover with the kill for the Rockets.
Yeah, nice timing again there by Hannah as Glover was halfway up in the air when that ball was hit. Timed that well. Able to break that momentum from Botkins.
Back to serve Kelsey Meyer. And there's an ace in between a couple Botkins players. It goes out of bounds.
It's the first ace for Kelsey Meyer of the night.
Meyer with the serve. We get another missed serve for the Rockets. Sarah Bergman, a junior. Looks over at Coach Triegel for the signal on where to serve. Dug by Becker. Wells backs that. Glover has to tip it. Pushed deep by Woodall. Wells. Another free ball by the Rockets. Woodall go all the way across, but Schwartz has blocked back on the Botkins side, now pushed across. Wells to Garrett with a swing too far.
Very good possession there by Botkins as they played good defense to keep Anna from getting that momentum back and get their lead back to 4.
Bergman's serve is
on the line.
On the line. They will call it in. It's a good serving this set by the Trojans.
Yeah, that's their third ace here already in the second set. That's a lot easier way to play.
That one's really close. They'll
I was going to say that one looked like it was about on the line too.
They'll say it's on the line. Line judge wasn't sure. The down official said it's good. It's almost the same spot.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked pretty good from here. Not that we have the best angle, but
I saw the chalk fly.
That's right. Little paint.
This time Becker with the dig. Wells to Glover. Rocket was in the net. The Trojans advance their lead to 10-3. Bergman with a hard serve. Pushed across by Glover. Woodall. She goes, either brushes the net or steps across. Side out to the Rockets.
Yeah, this game definitely about momentum, and Botkins has it all right now and able to slow it down a little bit there, but trailing now by 6.
Rachel Shoemaker to serve. She had a bunch of serves to end the last set. Woodall dumps it across. Becker got an arm on it, but that was it. So nice mix up there by Woodall. Gives it back to the home team.
And that's their 11th point of the game and just their first kill for Botkins.
Pushed across by Glover. Woodall will go to Pitts. Couple blocks. Pitts again. Nice save by Meyer, and the last hit by Wells. Botkins will go over to Schwartz, not able to make it across.
Blocked at the net there by Glover and also Lexi Wells.
Good hustle by Anna to keep that one alive. They still trail by 6. Carly Becker serves. Schwartz with the dig. They go to Pitts. Will tip it. Wells goes all the way across to Landis. A little bit too long. Side out to Botkins. And their serve will be Kaylee Kohler. Will serve and set. Kohler with the serve. Dug by Becker, hit on the Anna side. Give the kill to Jenna Pitts.
Her first kill, the second set. 2 now on the night for Jenna Pitts.
Kohler serve off the top of the net. Wells go over to Landis off the blockers.
Landis able to just get enough to get that one through the blockers. That's her 4th kill now on the night, her first here in the second set.
Lexi Wells. Southmore back to serve for the Rockets, still down by 7. Jump serve, dug by Jones. Woodall will have to tip it across. Wells chases it down with Torowski. Schwartz with the hit. Dug by Becker. Landis with power and down.
Nice shot down the line. That's back-to-back kills for Landis. As the Rockets get within 6.
Wells serve. A floater dug by Bergman. In the middle to Pitts. Anna not able to save it. Jenna Pitts with another kill.
Anna tried hard to get that one back over, but Pitts again with good placement. And the Trojans able to keep that lead at 7. They've been, since the early going, had a pretty good 6 or 7 point lead.
Schwartz with the serve, but wrong substitution for Anna. One of the players was out of position. Sometimes when you just watch, it's hard to tell exactly who's in the front row, who's in the back row. The girls and the officials know. Kill by Meyer, Emma Meyer. Nice quick set by Lexi Wells to Meyer. As Garrett comes into the front row. She joins Emma Meyer and Macy with Torowski. Big front line for the Rockets. Landis with the serve. Dug by Schwartz, all the way over to Bergman. Off the blockers and down.
Nice kill there by Bergman, her first kill for the second set. 4 on the night.
Casey Pitts back to serve to restart another rotation. She was the first server for the Trojans. Lefty with a serve, dug by Becker. Wells will go to Garrett, dug by Schwartz. Becker will set Garrett, and it falls.
Garrett gets great elevation setting up for those kills. That's her 8th now on the evening.
Candy Glover rotates into the front row for the Rockets. Emma Meyer's serve, dug by Bergman. Woodall will set it too far. The ball, a battle at the top. I'm not sure who hit it last. They'll say Glover hit it and it went off of Botkins. So point Anna. That was a battle. There was 2 girls hitting almost exactly the same time.
So Glover credited with the kill. She now has 6 on the evening.
Emma Meyer, hard serve, not able to be handled by Botkins.
Second ace now for Anna here in the second set. Much needed one there as they trail still by 5.
Meyer's serve, dug by Schwartz. Woodall just have to push it across and it works. Casey Woodall couldn't really set it, just all she could do was push it across, but the end result was good.
Yeah, she's got 2 kills now here in the second set.
As Casey goes back to serve. Dug by Anna, that's hit across. There, I believe, by V-Horn, number 5 of Botkins.
And a nice job working the overplay there by V-Horn. And again, Botkins able to keep that 6 or 7 point advantage as they approach the 20-point area.
There's an ace by Woodall. So another ace this set for Botkins.
Casey Woodall putting together a nice set. She's got 2 aces and 2 kills.
Senior continues to serve. Dug by Becker. Wells will go over to Garrett, and she just pushes that down. Garrett does a nice job of staying away from the net. And she's had several that the sets were very close.
Yeah, when you get up that high, it makes things a lot easier, right?
I wouldn't know.
Well, take it from me now. I'm just kidding.
Kelsey Meyer serve. Dug by Alexis Jones. Bat set to Bergman with a kill.
Nice cross-court shot there by Bergman. She now has 5 on the evening. More importantly, the Trojans up to an 8-point advantage here in the second set.
Bergman rotates back to serve. She had a couple aces the last time. Anna not able to get it across. Another service point for the Botkins Trojans. 21-20 on our first National Bank scoreboard in favor of Botkins. Anna won the first game, 25-15. Wells will set Garrett, and that's blocked and down. It was number 7, Oakley and Vhorn. I'm not sure who exactly got that.
Yeah, both were right there at the net, blocking the back across. The Trojans within 3 have taken set number 2.
Bergman's off the top of the net. Wells, Garrett with a running start. Results in a point.
Yeah, it's usually a good place to go back to when you need a point. The 4th kill now for Garrett. Here in the second set, she has 10 now overall.
She leaves in favor of Rachel Shoemaker. Anna with a tough road to hoe. They're still down by 9 points, and that didn't help the matter. 10-point lead, just 2 points away from winning this second set. Senior libero Alexis Jones with the serve. Able to get across there by Glover. Pushed across by the Trojans. Landis off the blocks, and a point for the Rockets.
Another kill there for Landis. She now has 6 on the evening.
Junior libero Carly Becker to serve. They're sit by Becker. They will go back to Schwartz, I should say. Landis with the hit. Jones with a dig. Schwartz with the swing too far. Anna trying to creep closer, still down by 8. Becker serve, dug by Schwartz. Woodall will go to Pitts, blocked back on the Botkins side. Shoemaker with a dig. Meyer, flat-footed spike. Battle at the net, won by Anna.
Nice job by Emma Meyer.
Coach Trigo with a timeout. While we got a minute, we'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schruderman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Data, and NKTelco are fine sponsors tonight. Keys to the game sponsor, as always, Bud's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. Our player of the games for both teams will be sponsored of Subway with locations in Anna and Botkins. And on our first National Bank scoreboard, Botkins still with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it really is a mirror image almost if you look at the points and who's scoring them for both teams as the first set. But the difference is Anna's made a lot more unforced errors. That's the reason the Trojans have a 7-point advantage.
Carly Becker has served a couple points. She tries to keep it going for her visiting team. Vhorn pushes it across, and that is dug out of bounds. It's a set point coming up for the Trojans.
That's exactly what we were just talking about, right? Nothing special there, but Anna unable to get the serve cleanly, and the result bump it out of bounds. Another point and set point now for Botkins.
Kayla Kohler serving, dug by Becker. Wells will go over to Landis, dug by Jones. Bumped across by Vhorn. Wells over to Landis, through the blockers, and the point.
Landis does a nice job working that ball down the side. 4 kills now for her, 7 overall on the evening.
Anna in sudden death as they trail by 7. This is another set point for the Trojans. Lexi Well with a running serve. Dug by Jones, chased down by Kohler to Woodall. She tries to dink it, Landis covers it. They go to Meyer in the middle, dug by Jones. Kohler, Pitts, dug by Becker. Over the top of the net, and then never made it across. And the Botkins Trojans take the second set. You're scoring the first National Bank scoreboard. Botkins 25, Anna 18. It evens the match at 1 set apiece. We'll switch sides. We'll We'll come back right away here on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Meyering, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Anna takes the first set 25-15. Botkins rebounds, wins the second set 25-17, so we're all tied up at one set apiece.
Yeah, thus far, like as I mentioned, about halfway through that set, it was really about unforced errors. Botkins did a really nice job, cleaned up their game that time, limited their errors, and on the flip side, Anna had a lot more. A lot of bump balls out of bounds, missed serves, plays into the net, serves into the net. Because the scoring was really about the same. Sarah Bergman 2 kills again, Woodall 2 kills, Pitts 2 kills, couple sprayed by Vhorn and Oakley, and on the other side, pretty balanced for Anna as well.
Garrett dug by Schwartz, but that'll be out of bounds, and Krista Garrett starts us off with a slam.
And that part's been there all night long, as that's now her 11th kill. As we mentioned in the pregame, 109 on the season. You don't get that by accident. She's got a very strong hit.
Garrett's second team All Shelby County League last year. I have a feeling she'll be moving up
I think so.
This year. Botkins can't handle the serve, and a point for the Rockets. Emma Meyer. Anna's got a lot of very strong serves, both these teams for this matter. Another tough one to handle. This time Botkins able to free ball it across. Meyer to Wells, over to Garrett. This time she'll just have to push it across. Over past to Glover, she finds a spot.
Nice read there by Kennedy Glover.
Takes advantage of the overpass, and Anna, who fell way behind in the last set, off to a 3-0 start in this one. Dug by Landis. Pitts will hit it. Dug there by Wells. Pushed across by Wells. Free ball for Botkins. Woodall to Bergman through the block.
Nice play there by Sarah Bergman and the Trojans to get it set up for her. She now has 6 kills on the night.
Jenna Pitts with her trademark running left-handed serve, too short. Oh, off the top of the net, and it falls.
Just enough on that one. I thought it was going to be short as well.
Yeah, it seemed like it was way short, but might have been a win from
maybe
down
somebody
there.
pulled the net down at the last second on that far side.
We're way up here in the crow's nest. In balmy conditions here at Botkins.
That's right.
Battle now on the Anna side. Witkowski pushes it across. Hit by Bergman, blocked back. Now on the Anna side. Wells over to Garrett and down.
Another great shot from Garrett. You just see her eyes light up when that ball comes her way.
Nice set by Lexi Wells. That's been a successful play more often than not. Wells to Garrett. It's Kelsey Meyer to serve for the Rockets. Bergman with the first hit. She gets a set back. We'll just have to free ball it across. Garrett not able to get the running start this time. Set to Bergman. Hits the antenna. Side out. A point for Anna. 5-2 Anna. We're tied at 1 game apiece. Meyer serve across. Nice job by Woodall. That looked like it was going to go over the net, and she tips it right before the Anna players are ready to slam it.
Yeah, she does deceptively well at the net. Like she's, for her height, she's not overpowering by any stretch, and she gets her points up there at the net as well.
Off the top of the net. And if you can do that every time,
that's
the
right.
Most effective serve. That hit a lot of the tape, just barely made it over. That's very tough to handle.
She's been very effective from the service line. That is her 4th ace on the night.
Tries again, this time free balled across by Anna. Woodall over to Bergman. Dug by Garrett. Wells, this time will go to Glover, block back. Hit it by Bergman, a nice block by Glover to recover.
And a nice one-on-one block as well. I mean, she's going head-to-head with Bergman straight up. And, you see that a lot, but it's not a clean. Like, she got both hands on that ball very cleanly.
And that was off an overpass where
Right.
It was a free shot, so to speak. Often the blocker doesn't get up there, so an excellent play there by Kennedy Glover. That looks like either Glover or Landis there.
In the net.
And in the net.
A little overexcited there. They saw that one coming across as well. So break for Botkins on the overplay.
Bergman with the serve. Led by Shoemaker. Landis with a kill or was spiked too far. And we are tied at 6. Botkins came all the way back to tie. Anna had the early lead. Landis, dug by Bergman. Woodall, tipped by Schwartz. I think it hit the antenna. Carly Becker to serve for the Lady Rockets. Dug by Schwartz. Dehorn will set her, and Schwartz with a nice hit.
Danielle Schwartz with her first kill of the evening.
7-7. 7 up, if you will.
7 up.
The Uncola. Alexis Jones with the serve, and there's Vehorn with the hit. It will say it's out of bounds. So another side out. Kelsey Meyer, or Lexi Wells back to serve. So setter will be operating out of the back row. 3 hitters in the front row for the Rockets. Woodall, Pitts will have to bump it across. Wells brushes the net with her back. Actually, they called a mishandle on the set.
Yeah, and we've had, 2 or 3 now. Unforced errors by Anna, kind of reminiscent of last game. And I believe, I'm not sure if they marked that last point. I thought that would have made it 9-8 for Botkins.
Emma Meyer through the blocker. Well, I think we've been tied when Botkins serves, and then Anna takes the lead.
Touche.
Let's see how long we can keep this going. It's Ashley Landis serving. Junior outside hitter. Dug by Woodall. Bergman over to Schwartz. He tried to hit a lot of topspin across, but didn't make it over. And we just broke the string. Now Anna with a 2-point lead.
Right. What's this we stuff? You broke this day.
We had about 6 or 7 side outs in a row. Woodall never made it across. Momentum swinging over to the green. Lady Rockets, a very successful volleyball program under Coach Zumberger. Right now with the lead here in the third set. And Pitts takes the overpass and puts it down.
Nice read there by Jenna Pitts. Her first kill here in the third set.
Junior outside hitter Danielle Schwartz serving. Dug by Barhorst. Bukowski with a hit from the right side. Bergman at the net, dug by Garrett. Wells will go back to Garrett, flat-footed, block back on the Anna side. They're able to get it across. Kohler to Pitts, saved by Bukowski. Garrett off the blocker. So a nice volley ends in a Garrett kill.
And Garrett does not need much of a set on her side. See that ball up in the air, and she's got a chance at it. That gives her 14 now.
And Meyer with the serve. Bergman, dug by Garrett, and she was on the floor, and I think her foot touched on the Botkins side.
Yeah, Bergman kind of lost her balance after that touch pass or touch kill hit, I should say, and never was able to really recover. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the wrong person. Who was under?
Garrett. Garrett was under.
My mistake.
She dug it. She was on her knees, and her foot hit the Botkins side, I believe. Missed serve by the Trojans. Bring Kelsey Meyer into the game to serve. So we're into the signal from Coach Zumberger in her 5th year. Teams have averaged 16 wins a season in the first 4 years. Hit by Bergman, saved by Becker, hit across by Wells. Bergman, dig by Becker, battle at the net. And we have Botkins in the net.
Wow, nice battle there by Anna as they looked like they weren't going to have a chance of getting that across, but kept fighting. And Botkins bailing them out a little bit there, bumping into the net.
Myers serve across. Glover at the net, saved by Bergman, and a little Woodall did not see where it was at, and it falls to the floor. Coach Triegel with the timeout. We'll take one too. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Close game has changed into a 5-point lead for Anna here in the third set.
Yeah, Anna just come out fighting here a little bit from 10-all and really just able to convert on a couple of Botkins mistakes and has the momentum right now, serving with a 15-10 advantage.
Kelsey Meyer after the Botkins timeout. Dug by Schwartz. Woodall will go back set to Bergman, who finds a spot.
That's a good way to end the run. Nice set there to Bergman. She now has 7 kills on the evening.
Into the front row will be number 5, Alexis Vhorn. Back to serve Casey Woodall. Dug there by Meyer. Garrett, again, goes off the basket, but that does not count.
Got to give Botkins credit.
No, that's a replay. It was hit, bumped into the basketball, the backboard, I should say. I think if it's on that side, it's not, though, isn't it? I thought if it was in the middle. They'll give it a point. I think it depends if they feel like they had a chance to get it. And that time, the power Garrett had on it, that ball was going to go real far if the basket didn't get in the way. So I think that's a good bit of officiating. They talk to each other. Of course, the Botkins coaches and players are going to argue their side, which they have every right to. I think the ground rules, if it affects where they thought they could have got to it, like if they were waiting for it and then it hits it.
They're still discussing here as Woodall come over and
I'm not sure. Well, we're just assuming what the ground rules are. It might be just it's always in play. I don't know if it varies by gym or there's a certain rule.
Right.
I imagine there's a standard type rule, but it can have some variation by gym.
I'm pretty sure it's different with the backboard too, like you said. Like the ceiling you can play, I know if it stays on your side.
Yeah.
But I think there's something different about the backboard that if it hits.
Like in that one, it was a hard hit.
Right.
Ball hit off somebody's in the back row, and it was going.
Right.
If the basket wasn't there, no one was going to get to it. So I think if there's any question if somebody's going to get to it, it's a replay. But Casey Woodall pleading her case for Botkins. The officials have talked, and I think they gave the point, I believe.
I believe so, too. Yep, there's the official just gave the hand signal there.
Coach Trigo just wants an explanation.
Well, it's his home court. He gets one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's even if it's not your home court, you get one, but especially so for that.
He says,
I don't think we're done yet. He's going
he
back.
sends his captain, Casey Woodall, over to plead her case again to explain that, the captain is the only one who's allowed to talk to the officials.
Right. Maybe she just says, hey, we just need 1 point, make it 16-12.
Yeah.
We'll call it even, but.
Or say that. Oh, they're gonna get it.
It worked.
They were, and now Coach Zumberger is sending Lexi Wells over to see what happened here. They were definitely persistent.
They were.
They argued their case once, twice, 3 times. And, I imagine they get, now here's the rebuttal.
I feel like I'm watching the new baseball replays, right? The play happens.
We're sending it back to New
Let
York.
it play out, and then the coach right beforehand says, yeah, we should challenge it. And then they send it back, right?
Well, we could send it back to our NKTelco headquarters.
That's right. That's right. It's not New York.
I'm sure Susie Quellhorse would be there to judge it. So, there. Never really seen one go on this long, especially 3 times.
Yeah, we've had some very good debates here, if nothing else.
This could be, I think we need Judge Judy to decide this. I think
right?
So. This is another one of these impromptu timeouts here.
And as you mentioned, they both followed procedure very well as the senior captains, I shouldn't say seniors, the captains have come over to the official to plead their case.
To the head official or the top official, it looks like you got to have the captain. Down official, the coach can talk to him. Well, was 15-11 before we start. Now we'll see what. We might have to stretch before this is over again. So they will call it a replay. I don't know if Coach Zumberger is completely happy, but
I'm guessing not.
That'll give both teams a little bit to talk about on the bus ride home.
That's right.
Not a long bus ride from Botkins to Anna, though.
Better be a quick talk.
So the defendant in the case, Casey Woodall,
defendant,
serves it and point for Botkins is Alexis Vhorn at the net. So I guess that decides it. It should have been a replay, right?
That's right.
Botkins gets this point. Served by Woodall. They go over to Garrett. She states her case.
She leads everybody with kills now. That's number 14, almost 15, but the last one we pulled off the board.
That's true. So Rachel Shoemaker in to serve, a short serve. Dug there by Meyer. Landis will try to hit it. Her spike is too far. Lead back down to 3. Sarah Bergman Dug by Shoemaker. Glover with a hit. On the slide play, Wells to Glover for the point.
Number 3 kill for Glover here in the third set. She has 10 overall. I'm sorry, 9 overall.
Becker with the serve, dug by Schwartz. Battle at the net. Hit across. They'll call a miss hit. Actually in the net for Botkins. Back to a 5-point lead for the Rockets. Becker. Schwartz not able to handle it. Record an ace.
First ace here of the set for the Rockets.
Timeout Botkins. 19-13 in on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll step aside on NKTelco Sports.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
Welcome back. Third set. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Anna leads this game 19-13.
Yeah, they put together a couple good kills and a good service ace from Carly Becker, who's still serving, and able to stretch their lead to 6.
Becker's serve. Woodall with a nice job of keeping it on the Botkins side. Hit by Landis.
He bumped into the net.
So side out to the Trojans. Alexis Jones. The serve, short serve. Becker digs in. Hits. Shoemaker. Hit by Meyer with the kill. Another slide play. The middle blocker goes over to the right side. Meyer puts it away.
2 kills for Meyer here in the third set.
Sophomore setter Lexi Wells back to serve with a 20-14 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard off the top of the net. Pitts with a hit. Wells will bump it across. Chance for the Trojans. Woodall to Pitts in the middle with a kill. Casey Woodall to Jenna Pitts in the middle for the Botkins point.
Botkins sneaking back in here, trailing by 5. We're going to need a couple big points here in a row to stay in this one.
Kaylee Kohler to set and to serve and to set. Wachowski with a hit. Schwartz dumps it across. Wells in the middle to Meyer. Great play.
Couple good kills by Emma Meyer.
Time on that set there, Wells, you have to set that just right. That is a big timing play. And Wells and Meyer pull it off for the Rockets. Woodall with the hit. We'll go Wachowski. Woodall dumps it across. Botkins stays within 5 points. Whoever wins this set will take the advantage in the match. 2-1. Meyer with the hit off the blocker. Hit across by Botkins. Wachowski with the kill. Oh, check that. I think that there's somebody in the net, but they said the ball was on the floor before the person hit the net. So Macy Wachowski with the kill. Emma Meyer back to serve. And a kill.
Ace there for Myers. Just the second one here, the second set for the Rockets.
Coach Trigo said something to the down official, and she's going to walk across. We might have some more deliberations here.
Send out the next defendant. Dun, dun, dun.
I think the two officials, they're.
I feel a replay coming.
The ball was it was a hard serve. It went to the side. And they will have a yellow card. The whistle was already okay, it was a late substitution after the whistle. Our producer Daniel Allen picking it up that one of the players for Anna came in after the whistle for the serve, which it's like a late substitution, so to speak. You just jump back on. So very alert. Coach Trigo, he pointed that out right away to the down official. I think the official probably saw it as well. So there's been a lot of unusual points, let's say.
Very entertaining.
Yes.
Keeping us on our toes.
So that will be a point. It would have been I have to check the score. It would have been a point for Anna on the ace, but they'll have to take that off the board and give it to Botkins.
I believe they did already. I think it was
20,
22-17. Actually, it might be 21-18. I know they took the point off because Anna had 22 after that one.
I think it's right. They have a method for scoring on the, I've done a little scoring myself. There's a method on how you score things, but it's a lot simpler if you don't have to take points off the board. It's not the easiest thing to keep track of. You actually have to do it in two places, and you have a scorer from both teams. The home score is the official book. So he's always supposed to check with the visiting one, but the home book is what is the official book. And they're sorting that out right now. You know, every point is critical, especially at this point.
And our two defendants will go plead their cases again.
I'm not sure they're the defendants. I think they're the attorneys, I think. I said that wrong. Yeah, the defending, two counselors.
It's a good thing we're not lawyers.
Well, let's see. It looks like the defendant here. Talking back, and now she'll go back to her client, the coach, to explain what the judge said. So we'll work through this. I think they made their call. The point will go as a side out to Botkins there, now just correcting the books. The officials do not have the score with them. That is totally at the scorer's table. Between the two books, again, the official book is the home book. And then the down official has to sort out the rotation. She is doing right now. You got to make sure everybody's in the right rotation. That's also marked on the score sheet. So, and now we'll have one more deliberation between the two judges. Everybody's keeping a pretty good attitude about it. There's a little bit of smiling going on after it. You know, nobody's being overboard on it, just want to plead their case. And if you're the official, you just wanted to make it right.
Right.
You just want the right call as best as you know it and as you saw it. So now they're trying to figure out exactly where Anna should be at. So now the two attorneys again with the judge. I think they're trying to say, because you had, it's looks like both attorneys were pleased with what the judge told them, but the other judges with the high-power lawyers there.
Oh, my goodness.
I wonder if we have this on replay. There's not the point itself, but the deliberations. So
I'm sure seeing it the first time was more than enough.
On camera tonight, Tyler Wolf, our producer, Daniel Allen. I'm with Greg Burning here courtside, literally. Well, now they're going to put it the other way. Now
I think they just took the point off the board completely.
And do a reserve, I guess. Now you had to rotate back Botkins because they had already rotated.
Yeah.
Wow. I have a headache.
Me too. I was going to say, my head hurts after that for sure. I just wanted to see volleyball. Yeah.
I think the end result is they just replayed it. I think it was 21-16.
Yeah.
They had put a point on for Anna. They had taken it off. They had put a point on for Botkins.
They took it off.
And took it off.
And we're still talking about it.
Yeah, they could have intermission. We could go get popcorn or something. So, officials sorting this out. It looks like the players are trying to stretch. It's
yeah, it's been a while.
The fans just want to see some volleyball here. Emma Meyer says, I had my ace about a half hour ago. See if she can duplicate as we're back to volleyball. Dug by Schwartz. Kohler over to Bergman, blocked back, dug by Schwartz. Reballed across by Pitts. Wells in the middle with Kowski. Garrett. Reballed across Pitts. And there's a Lady Rocket in the net. So after all that is a side out Botkins.
I'm just happy there was a point. Hopefully it stays on the board.
Jenna Pitts. Glover, the timing that time was a little bit off. And the player was in the net. So Botkins now within 3. Pitts with the serve, Becker with a dig. All the way over to Garrett with the kill. Wells sets it all the way across, and Krista Garrett puts it away for the point for Anna.
Number 15 on the evening for Garrett.
Kelsey Meyer in to serve. Dug by Schwartz. Woodall is set by Bergman. She tried to just dink it, but not enough. It stays on their side. Woodall pleading her case. She's thinking the Anna players interfered with when she set it. Just a short deliberation there. 23-18 Anna. Meyer with the serve. Free ball across. Glover. They'll set Garrett. Dug by Jones. Wells. Bump set by Becker, and there's a nice block by Casey Woodall. Seen so many times it goes on over the side by Garrett. And Woodall there said not this time. It's a block back on the Anna side.
Yeah, her first block of the evening. She's done a little bit of everything.
Garrett with the hit off the blocker back on the Anna side. Garrett and down. This time Krista Garrett able to get that one across. And Anna now serving for game point. Bergman. Dug by Meyer. In the middle, it's Glover and down. And the Anna Rockets win the third set. 25-19 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Anna now leads 2-1. We'll take a break and we'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Long and a good battle there in the third set goes in favor of the Rockets, 25-19.
Yeah, Rockets led by their big hitter, Garrett, with 6 kills, but Kennedy Glover right behind her with 4, and Emma Meyer with 3. On the other side for the Trojans, Sarah Bergman, 2 kills, Casey Woodall, 2 kills, and Jenna Pitts, 2 kills. Pretty balanced game outside of the little craziness we had, but pretty good contest here throughout the night. Really the decider for both teams has been unforced errors.
Yes, it has been. It's what teams makes the least mistakes has been winning this game. Also, it seems like whoever takes the lead holds on.
Yeah, very true. Both teams have gotten out to big leads to start. The game that the Botkins Trojans won the second set, they, I believe, were up 5 or 6 to 1, and were able to use that momentum to win that second set. The other two, the Anna Rockets have jumped out to early 3 or 4 point advantages.
Anna will have the serve to start here in the fourth set. Ashley Landis to serve. Serve across by Landis, dug by Schwartz, into the net, point Anna. Landis with the serve. Kohler will go over to Bergman with a hit, too long.
Calling for the tip, but did not get it.
Ashley Landis trying to serve point 3 for Anna, and she serves an ace.
It's her first ace of the match.
Landis trying to build on this 3-0 lead. Serve across. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts will set Bergman. Battle at the net. Woodall with the hit. Battle at the net. Woodall able to get it across. The Botkins player in the net. And now off to a 4-0 start. And his serve. Bergman tried to get the second hit across. Anna with a 5-0 lead to start here.
Yeah, we just talked about the good starts, and Anna able off to get to a good one here again in the fourth set.
Hit by Landis is long. Back to serve will be number 25, Casey Woodall. I apologize, earlier in this match I've been mixing up Woodall and Pitts. This is 25, Casey Woodall serving. Woodall serve. Dug by Becker. Wells will go over to Garrett and pounds it through.
Another nice shot there by Garrett. She leads all kills now with 17.
Knew it was a bunch when you had to add them up.
I ran out of fingers.
Emma Meyer with the hit. Hit by Oakley. Wells backs set to Wachowski, hits the antenna. Side out to the Trojans. Now serving number 26, Jenna Pitts. Senior serving with her team down 6-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Dug by Becker. Wells in the middle and down by Glover.
And that's a setup the Rockets have been using all night, that quick hit in the middle to Glover. And she's made it pay off. She now has 11 kills as well.
Kelsey Meyer in to serve for the Lady Rockets. And there's an ace. Too hot to handle. Anna extends her early lead here in the fourth set.
That's ace number 2 on the evening for Kelsey Meyer.
Landis with the serve, dug by Schwartz. Pitts will set V-Horn. Nice save by Garrett. Go to Glover in the middle, block back at her, and save by Garrett. Great save by Anna, and they get the point.
That was not the prettiest play in the world, but very alert, and the Rockets able to make something out of nothing.
We'll have a timeout, Botkins. 9-2, Anna here in the fourth set. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Fourth set, Anna off to a quick start, 9-2 lead.
Yeah, it's really been kind of reminiscent of the first and the third set for the Rockets. Very few unforced errors and able to jump out to an early lead.
Last point is just a big hustle play for Anna to keep it alive long enough to win the point. Pitts will set V-Horn. She pushes it across and it falls. Alexis V-Horn will be credited with the kill.
It's 3 now on the match for V-Horn.
Sarah Bergman goes back to serve. Dug by Meyer. Hit across by Garrett. Schwartz finds the spot. Danielle Schwartz hits it inside the back line for the point.
Nice deep shot there by Schwartz. Her second kill on the evening. Brings the Trojans back within 5.
Botkins playing on back-to-back nights. They had a long 5-set win last night over Indian Lake. And Glover with the kill. A game for Botkins last night. The last set, that's usually to 15, it went 21-19. So that's a long way. Right now Shoemaker serves. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts will set Oakley. Wells to Landis. Dug by Schwartz. Pitts over to Schwartz, block back, point Anna.
Blocked there by Lexi Wells and Kennedy Glover.
New player for Botkins, number 8, Janelle Greavy, sophomore. Seeing her first varsity action tonight. Dug by Jones. Oakley. Hit by Vhorn. Hit by Greavy. That will be just out of bounds. And we will call a touch. Looks like the officials will call a touch on Anna, so we have a point for Botkins. So Greavy gets a kill. Substitution, she'll leave, and Schwartz will come back in. Sometimes in volleyball, you just need a little break, and coach wants to tell you something. Janelle Greavy did her job. Free ball across by Anna. Nice save by Bergman. In the middle, it's Woodall. That's too wide. Anna continues their good start with a 12-5 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. Carly Becker to serve. If you missed this first telecast on the 14th at 6 p.m., the second one Thursday the 15th at 6 p.m., you can always watch this in any game this season on demand at NKTelco.net. Just go to NKTelco.net, go into the sports section, watch the game whenever you can. Try to make it as convenient as possible here at NKTelco to watch all the local sports. Becker's serve across, too far, put away by Meyer. Emma Meyer with a kill.
Meyer's been very consistent tonight. 2 kills in the first 2 sets, 3 in the third set, and her first one here in the fourth.
There's another ace. Carly Becker forces another timeout by Botkins. We'll keep it right here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. German Farmers Insurance, Wagner's IGA, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schruderman Pharmacies, New Knoxville Supply, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, and NKTelco. Also like to mention, Greg and I will pick a player of the game for both teams, sponsored by Subway at the conclusion of this match.
Good serve there from Carly Becker. Sorry, I'll get that right. Her second ace, as I mentioned here for the night.
And it leads this match 2-1. Right now with a big lead here in the fourth set. Vhorn with the hit. Wells. Meyer.
Emma Meyer coming on strong here in the fourth set. Back-to-back kills.
Schwartz coming back in for Greavy. Carly Becker continues to serve for the Rockets. Pitts pushes it across. Slide play, and Meyer again. Been very effective in this rotation in the front row.
Yeah, and give the Rockets credit. They keep going back to her 3 straight. As I mentioned before, she's been consistent all night.
Becker's serve across. Pitts will set Bergman. Nice hit from the back row. Sarah Bergman with the kill.
And she has been the counterpart to Meyer on the other side. 3 kills in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. That's her first here in the fourth. Trying to get the Trojans back in this as they trail by 10.
Kayla Kohler serve. Becker chases it down. They set Landis off the block. Nice save by Kohler. Ball goes wide, a point for Anna. Sophomore setter Lexi Wells. Serve for the Rockets. Dug by Pitts. Woodall with the hit that sails long. Everything going right for Anna and not so much for Botkins. Well served. Dug by Pitts. Woodall goes back to Pitts, so should be called for the lift.
You mentioned it, another unforced error there by the Trojans. Momentum all in favor of the Rockets.
Wells, dig by Bergman. Meyer puts it away. Check that, they will call a lift on that hit. They will call a bad hit on Meyer. It did get a little stuck in the wickets, if you will. I think she kind of hit it with 2 hits the way it went, but the officials with the best view calls it. Here comes Lukowski. Woodall kept that alive across the net. Over to Lukowski. Pitts to Woodall, blocked by Meyer. Pushed across by Schwartz. Wells to Landis. That will go long, but off the tip of Botkins, point Anna.
A good shot there by Landis. Her first kill of the 4th.
Krista Garrett checks back in to Anna in the front row. It's number 8, Ashley Landis, to serve. They're good by Schwartz, kept alive by Pitts. Hit by Garrett, nice save by Jones. Wachowski with a hit.
Nice location there by Wachowski. Saw the opening in the back row. Put it deep for the kill.
21-7. As Abby counts. Southmore checks into the lineup. Her first action tonight. Counts his serve as a cross. Miss hit. Anna on their way here. A 22-7 lead, almost an insurmountable lead in the, especially when you're doing rally scoring in volleyball. Hit by Bergman, counts. Becker, pushed over by Garrett. Woodall, they'll go to Bergman, dug by Counts. Pushed across by Wells, and she pushes it, finds a spot in the corner.
Again, some nice vision on the part of Anna. Botkins pulled in a little too close to the net. And just a nice push over the top. 2 points from taking this match on the Rockets.
Counts, the serve, Jones. Woodall, pushed across by Pitts. Wells to Garrett. Nice dig by Jones. Back on the Anna side. Wells again to Garrett. Be called for the lift. Side out will give it to Botkins. Casey Woodall back to serve. Woodall with the serve. Dug by Becker. There's Garrett off the block. Anna now 1 point away from victory here, which would be their 3rd Shelby County League win this year.
And that is kill number 18.
Emma Meyer. Dug by Bergman. Pitts puts it across. Wachowski with the kill, and the Anna Rockets prevail in 4 sets over the Botkins Trojans. The final numbers: Anna wins 25-15, 17-25, 25-18, and 25-8. We'll take a break. We'll come back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century kitchen.
Dad, I think that this is the right choice.
Huh. It's not safe anymore, you all alone in the house.
Let the fun begin. Elmwood, a lifestyle for everyone.
Welcome back to Botkins High School, where the Anna Rockers have prevailed in 4 sets over the Botkins Trojans. They win 25-15, 17-25, 25-19, or in 25-8 as you see the scores on the screens. With the final numbers, Mr. Greg Burning.
Thanks, Dave. It was really what we talked about in the pregame, and Anna had with a little more depth, led by Krista Garrett, 18 kills, Kennedy Glover, 12 kills, 3 blocks, Wells, 3 kills, 3 blocks, Landis, 8 kills and an ace, Kelsey and Meyer, a kill and a block and an ace, Wachowski with 4 kills, and Emma Meyer with 10 kills and 2 blocks. Very balanced there for the Rockets. On the other side, the Botkins Trojans, Schwartz with a kill, Vehorn with 3 kills, Oakley with 2 blocks, Sarah Bergman with 8 kills and 3 blocks, Casey Woodall with 4 kills, 4 blocks and an ace, and Jenna Pitts with 5 kills and 3 blocks. And really the game came down to the first and second game were perfect examples of what we talked about, and that was the Rockets came out strong, played well, limited their mistakes in the first game. And then the second game did just the opposite, and the Botkins Trojans played very solid and had very few mistakes, and as a result won that set. And then from there it was pretty much all Anna because Botkins couldn't really get it going. But a couple things we saw in that were unforced errors and early leads. Whoever got the early lead in each set won the game.
Anna goes to 6-4 overall, 3-2 in the Shelby County League. With the win, Botkins falls to 4-7 overall. Let's talk about our players of the game. Greg, first for the Botkins Trojans. We'll go with number 26, Jenna Pitts.
Number 26, and we both apologized earlier for getting her name mixed up with Woodall's, or reversed, I should say. She played a very solid game, 5 kills, 3 blocks, and really was the all-around setter and controller of the floor for the Trojans and did a very good job.
So congratulations to Jenna. And also for Anna, our player of the game will be Kennedy Glover.
Yeah, Glover had some great kills in the middle. As I mentioned, 3 blocks. It was just a very good compliment to Krista Garrett and the rest of the Rockets as well. They have very balanced scoring throughout, but very solid game for her as well.
So congratulations, Kennedy and Jenna, and I'd like to thank Subway for sponsoring both of our players of the game. Well, that'll wrap it up from here. For our producer, Daniel Allen, on camera, Tyler Wolf, my partner, Greg Burning, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.